beautiful souls. Hello, twin flames. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Hello. Welcome to another twin flame reading. You are either here because, well, you know you're on a twin flame journey. Maybe you're curious, maybe you're not sure, or you're just drawn to the reading for some reason. All readings here at the Tarot Closet are timeless. That means you are here when you are meant to be here. This is a fated connection. Means there is a message here for you today, so welcome. I'm really glad that you have found your way here, whether that is in real time as I channel for you in August 2023, or you're here many months, even years later. It really is that way. So hello and welcome whenever that is. We're going to get right into your twin flame reading, but before we do, well, and as I'm trying to get a grip on the cards, I want to talk about what's going on in the description, but I first want to show you, look, it's the High Priestess here, Divine Feminine energy, Cancer energy. Yeah, this is kind of a big deal to see here because look what's also here. It's the Strength card. This is Leo energy. It's the Source. Look at that infinity symbol. Is your twin flame trying to come here with the truth? Are they also trying to be honest with themselves? Because you can see there's a decision here, possibly some revealing going on. Are they trying to trust themselves and having a hard time? It's coming through pretty strong that there's an imbalance in their divine feminine and divine masculine energies, as well as chakra imbalances. There's quite a few, and we'll get into all that as we go into your reading. But right away, yeah, it's the Leo energy. And that's also the sun. That's the source, God, Goddess, the universe, the divine, trying to get to the truth for themselves, wanting to be happy. You can see the reunion energy as well here, both being worn and adorned on the dress, also connecting here with the lion. It's almost like, look, is she trying to open the mouth here, close the mouth, because this is a courageous energy. But, you know, is it spinning? Is it in reverse? Are they afraid? Yeah, I feel the fear here, actually, but I feel them really trying to balance out divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Both to be, that's too many. Be honest with themselves. Is it with you? Let's see. And by the way, you already know that, but gender is fluid. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So it's not about gender. I want to be clear about that. So we're going to get into your reading here, but down in the description, you'll find, of course, the Twin Flame playlist, which you're here for. And this is connected to that playlist, and you can also find it in the description as well as on the channel. You'll find all zodiac signs, also all zodiac sign love tarot readings, all signs love readings. Too many, too early. Also down below, what else is down there? Yeah, pick a cards. There's a lot, so feel free to check it out if you're inspired to do so, and a lot more. And again, remember, it's a timeless reading. It's also a general reading, a general twin flame reading. So take what is for you, what resonates, and let the rest go. And how does it apply to your situation? And sometimes you might feel like it's not your reading, and that's okay. That's very common. There are a lot of readings down there, probably over 100 on the twin flame, in the twin flame playlist. So feel free to see where you are feeling drawn to go, because that happens. At times, readings can be very heavy on messages from your spirit guides, can be very heavy on messages from your person, can be a bit of both. We really never know. So let's see, but I wanted to show you what is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so it's the Eight of Cups and it's in reverse. This is Saturn and Pisces energy. It can be that they're trying to send you a message. It's trying to connect with you in some way. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse, and this is the return, I want to say. So is it a temporary? Maybe. Is it trying to write a message with honesty, being honest with you? It comes through quite strong, both in the Strength card and the High Priestess. Balancing out their energies, we know that, because this is somebody's energy who was And I feel still is quite strong in the divine masculine energy, and that's the overabundance. And we see here when the Eight of Cups was in the upright that this was a runner. And we know that. This was somebody who ghosted you because they're coming back in here. So where are they at on their twin flame journey? We're going to see. But they're coming in. Are they starting to have some realizations? Yeah, there's wake up energy here. And for me, that's your twin flame, of course, coming to some realization. So are they just maybe responding to a message? Is it a new message? Let's see. Or are they just trying to? Is it going to be just coming through in your reading today? So let's see what's going on. And of course, I would be so very grateful if you would take the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really keeps the channel going. So thank you so much. And let's get in here now. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Of course, it was at the bottom of the deck, but it wanted to be in here. Okay. So it's the Sun in reverse. It's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So we know that this isn't an offer. Okay, that's clear. We see them coming back in here, but we also see that it's not maybe right now. However, this is the partnership placement. The Sun, of course, is a major arcana, and it's here in the partnership placement, and it's in reverse. So it's telling us that this is delayed. There's a big sadness in waiting here. Look, you're both here. It's the King and the Queen of Pentacles, but they're both in reverse. This is the long-term energy. It's the lack of, I want to say, being ready. It's the separation still. It's things not growing and moving now. We see that. I mean, it's just really very clear. Twin flames, your twin flames energy is the strongest here, but they're everywhere. You're everywhere. As we see them here, we see the partnership placement that it's quite literally the what is being delayed? What is the wait? Well, here, it's the Queen and the King of Pentacles, both in reverse. You're both here. This is the long-term energy, but it's telling us that it's not moving. We know the Sun, you need the Sun to grow this pentacle. And the Queen of Pentacles is a very, it's Gaia energy. It's motherly energy. For me, it's like the apprentice to the Empress. And because she's very resourceful and can grow, and it's matters of the heart. It's love. It's new beginnings here. And the reunion energy as well, but we see it in reverse, and we know that it's temporary. It's not always going to be like this, and that is the twin flame journey. You know, it can be this lifetime that you come together and grow this, but it can also be that it's another lifetime, okay, the union here. But we do see them coming in emotionally. So is that coming in here today to send a message from their higher self? Yeah. Can it be more? Maybe. Let's see what's going on. But we see as far as the energy of coming together and in real time, I want to say union is not happening right now, but we see that eventually, and we know that this Sun will upright. It's a temporary energy. It's a very sad energy. It's delayed. You're waiting for this, and that's the delay here. It's really very, very clear. And of course, that's the source. That's the Sun, and we saw that coming through in the Strength card as well. So it's also telling us that there's some struggles within you and your twin flame of feeling like, well, wondering what happened for some of you, feeling like perhaps when this running happened, the ghosting, that they didn't love you. That's not true. They love you. I want to tell you that right now. But that Strength card also does come through, and that's that's the self-love as well. And something that I feel you might be coming to now, because we can see that this is not moving and it's painful. It's not easy. But that source energy, that's the outcome that you're wanting. You know, it's the joyous outcome. And we see that there is not a new cycle right now. There is not a completion energy there, that it's still happening. But emotionally, in this Eight of Cups, there is a return. So again, let's see what exactly that means. 8 is an action number. And, well, yeah, it's always an 8, whether it's in reverse. And it's also an infinity symbol. And that's working on, well, balancing out the energies. It's also the shadow work. It's the karmic lessons that I feel. That's what's coming through for me here, is somebody who's having some wake-up energy, and they're starting to see some things that were triggered in the run when they left. So we're feeling that energy here. I feel it in real time. My heart feels like, it feels butterfly heavy, but it also feels like it's trying to lighten. So that's what's happening here in your twin flames energy. And there is some self-love that's going on with you. So there's some wake-up energy here. I actually really like this. Let's see what that means for this connection today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. I need to move the energy. Please show us the cards. It's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, they're trying to hide this. It's the King of Swords in reverse. The lack, wow. Yeah, the lack of communication, the lack of giving here. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is the energy that I feel of the wake-up energy. Gosh. Which is, well, it's in reverse here. So that they're not able to come. It's not working now. Look, it's the Knight of Pentacles. This is Virgo and Mercury energy. And here you can also see, look, it's left undone. You see the triggering and the mirroring. You see look, this is the laurel wreath here. It's the reunion energy. It's the successful energy. But you see that it's unfastened. And you also see it coming in reverse. So they're not able to bring this is not coming into union. I want to say that. And it's making me sad too, but this is how it is. And this is also something interesting because the sun in reverse here, that energy of waiting. We know why you're waiting. We see, well, we're going to talk about the Six of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Because that is the lack of giving. I don't love that term, but that's the breadcrumbing energy. It's the one-sided energy. It's the struggling energy. So we see that they're not able to come here and bring you what you want as far as a union. There's something coming in here. We also see, look, the Knight of Swords is coming in reverse, and that's the Libra in Mercury energy. So this is still not talking. It's not offering that Libra energy, the truth. They're also struggling to be honest with themselves. So for a lot of you, we know that this is the twin flame journey is ultimately about, well, it's not about union actually, but it's what a lot of you want. But you also just really want to hear from your twin flames. So that's the energy of waiting here right now. It's coming through for the entire connection, but that's here. And we see that in the King of Swords, because the King of Swords, I was calling this the Knight of Swords, excuse me. It's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Gemini and Mercury energy. And Gemini is about communication. And Gemini, of course, the ruling planet is Mercury. And that's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. It's all about intent here and wanting to talk. It's in reverse. So this is what you have been waiting for. And they're clear about that because the Eight of Cups is, they're coming back in. But for me, they're coming in. This is some downloads that they're getting. So we'll continue on. We'll bring in another deck. I'm feeling Wisdom of the Oracle today too. So we'll see if perhaps maybe they get a message through, a physical message. But there is a message coming through here. They want you to know that they're realizing that they can't come here. And there's something more. And the thing about the Knight of Swords is this is a minor arcana. The sun is a temporary energy in reverse. It's a major arcana, so we know that this is happening, that you are not talking. It's very clear. But this is also the energy of day-to-day energy and making choices. And we see here that they're coming back in. So do I feel that the King of Swords, not the Knight of Swords, is on the move? And by the way, that's bringing Gemini and Mercury energy, not the Libra Mercury energy. In any case, it did come through that way, interestingly enough. Do I feel like it's spinning and that communication might be coming? Possibly. Look, it's at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. This is the clarity that I felt coming in here. It's almost like the Ace of Swords here, and that's because that's what they're doing. Look, they're holding on to the sword. It's bringing in some more conflicting energy for them because there's a really strong energy of not being ready. And we can see that they're not communicating here, but we see that they're clear. And that's some of the wake-up energy that I've been feeling here about how they feel, look, what they want, what's on their mind, what they know, because that's the crown. And that, of course, connects us to the crown chakra and the knowing energy, which also connects us to the sun energy. And it's in reverse here. So they know that they can't bring this offer now, but they also do think about seeing you and wondering if they will. It's bringing in a lot of conflicting energy for them because, well, yeah, it takes apart a lot of how they've been handling the fact that they ran, that they were triggered and it's not that. The thing about the twin flame journey is when the mirroring and the triggering is going on, in particular, the runner is running and the chaser is chasing, you take it personally as a chaser, if in fact you're a chaser. And that comes through for a lot of you with that strength card energy. So you've been taking that personally, that maybe you did something. And then the runner also gets in their ego, making the decisions from that, but also just this instinct of running because things are triggered that they don't really want to see, and they put that blame, so to speak, on the runner, which we know is the chaser, which isn't the case. And that's what it's a lot of what I'm trying to say is that they're having that realization that it's not what they were thinking even yesterday or maybe last week of that you said or did this, and they're having some realizations. There's wake up energy here that they're beginning to see some things that they were not seeing before. And that's a lot of this too. Look, not communicating, this one-sided selfish energy here, not being ready here, because the Queen of Pentacles is, again, she's resourceful. She can grow new beginnings here in matters of the heart. It's a lot of Gaia energy, and it's clear, look, the King of Pentacles in reverse also, not ready. The King of Pentacles not able to follow through. But I'll tell you, they're jealous of something here. So we're going to get more into that, because as they have this wake up energy, they're realizing some things that they thought were true that they're realizing it's not. They're having to look at some things in their life and going, uh-oh, maybe what they said, what they did, because they're learning that here in the Eight of Cups in reverse, and also the Ace of Swords. And there's a little bit of jealousy coming through. And I'm feeling like, look, I need to do a bottoms up here. And it's the Five of Cups coming in here from the bottom here. It's Mars and Scorpio energy. So look, I just want to show you. That, of course, is connected to the fifth chakra. And that's the truth, the lack of the truth, communication. A lot of loss, a lot of regret here, having left you feeling like they don't love you. We know that's not true. Look at those three cups here. So this was for a lot of you an emotional, very hurtful communication, or even the lack thereof, kicking it over. It's like all the red there. But also look, it didn't even dissipate the emotional energy. It's flowing really strong. There's the divine connection. And look, there you both still are. And this Two of Cups as well. So that Three of Cups is bringing in Mercury and Cancer. We know this came in reverse. So that's bringing in the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody also who might be, I want to say, doing some things to as they have these realizations, there are some things that maybe they're not ready to deal with. I don't know. But there's some little bit of devil energy here of maybe some addictions or whatnot coming through. But also, so that's the Three of Cups there. And they're also realizing that they said some things without thinking. Very hurtful, the soul connection. And that's also bringing in the Two of Cups here in reverse. And that's telling us what we know. That's the twin flame separation here. That's the energy of when something happened. And it's coming in reverse. So they're hoping, they're asking you for forgiveness here now. And that's also connecting here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. And they're starting to have some realizations. Do I feel like messages coming in? It might be. Okay, we know that sword energy is transactional energy. We also know it's connected to clarity and truth and communication. So maybe not, but they're having some realizations here, and they do regret it. And they're realizing that this is more than what they thought. Because when a runner is running, when your person ran, here where the Eight of Cups was in the upright and the Five of Cups was in the upright, they were already regretting it and knowing that they left you, but they weren't really even sure why they were running. And that's what I want to say. They're kind of sure now, kind of sort of sure now. So they're asking for forgiveness. And we saw it. I'm turning it over. Maybe it comes back later. I'm moving the energy around because Yeah, there's a card sticking out here. So that, so there it is. It wanted to be in, actually. It's going to go here. By the way, some of you might be asking about the overall energy. It just bumped it. And that's because, well, it's not here because it's not here yet. And it could be that it never comes. So maybe it comes in the way of tarot, oracle. I think I'm going to bring an oracle today. That might change, but I was really feeling drawn before the reading to Wisdom of the Oracle deck today. And we will be bringing in most likely channeled love messages, perhaps channeled song messages, maybe totems, maybe letters. Is that yours? I don't know. But the star is in reverse here. Major Arcana also, well, yeah, it's Uranus energy. And part of the reason that this is here also is because it's telling us that you're both really sad that you're not communicating. They're not answering maybe the last message or another message here. So that's also clear. But it's coming from both sides. This is Aquarius energy, by the way. And there is an energy of arrogance coming through with your person. So I'm wondering, yeah, it's pretty strong Emperor energy here. Emperor in reverse energy. But they're also not able to, yeah, they're not able to bring really anything here. I feel like in person, maybe a message will come, but it's not a union energy that I feel. But it is a wake-up energy, and it is somebody, whether they realize it or not, your twin flame getting into some shadow work here. Look, now it's the Ace of Cups. This is, okay, so this is what's happening. Look, my gosh, okay. So this happens sometimes, twin flames. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so it's the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is an offer. So is that what the offer is here? That it's an apology? Maybe. Well, maybe, because they haven't been responding to a message. They're clear that they need to. They are also clear that they need to bring that. This is a spinner for me. Why? Because I do feel that there's a lot of disappointment and sadness around your connection right now. But look at the Three of Pentacles. Look where it is. Look what it's connecting to. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. And this is a collaborative energy. It's Mars in Capricorn. It's a communication energy for me. The divine timing, communication and growth, connecting here with the Eight of Cups. So could it be that maybe the message you've been waiting for a response from? You hear my throat chakra here. So yeah, it can be very much. But look what came down together too. It's the Nine of Swords here with the Three of Swords energy, the Saturn and Libra energy. So they're also really sad. This is the sadness around your energy here today. It's the Nine of Swords here. They're waking up. They're not sleeping very well. Gemini and Mars energy. They're having this energy, literally with the wake up energy that we felt. We might see the Judgment here because that is an energy that I feel it's coming. I don't know that it's this isn't a, that's it, they're coming and they're saying this. There is a wake-up energy, but it's also literal in the night. We can see that in the Nine of Swords. This is Gemini and Mars energy. They're waking up and thinking about the decisions they made, the decisions they didn't make, the decisions they want to make. They're also thinking of you in many ways. Mars is the planet of action, passion, desire, drive, conflicting energy, also courage. So they're waking up here and realizing, look at this. Do you see that here, what's going on? It looks like there's two in this particular card. Sometimes there's lions down here, I think. Brings in that Leo energy. Strange, isn't it? But it's like their higher self and their ego are at battle here. My gosh, they're still here. Look, they have their eyes covered. So it's like they don't want to, there's shame here. They're kind of covering their face like they don't want to look. It's that Nine energy. It's things coming to fruition. So they're waking up. They're waking up here in the night, I feel, and feeling really sad. Look at this. It's a double confirmation of how they left things, of not talking to you, the loss. It's a feeling too of like, this is going to seem strange, but I'm feeling like that sword here looks like it feels like it's vibrating for me today. Sort of like it's doing this. They wake up here with remembering how they feel. So this is the wake up energy. My gosh, wanting to communicate with you, not being able to. There's not an offer in the way of union here. Could that change? Well, yeah. We're going to keep channeling, and we're going to bring in another tarot deck and some oracle today. But even so, you know, this is where things are now. We can see that. So they want to communicate. There's a lot of love here. I'm hearing coming through here that I love you and wanting. But we see that this is what you've been waiting for. Look, this offer for me is communication. It's the apologetic energy. This is a spinner. We see that here. And that's what they want too. That's what they want too. Are they going to? Let's see. But we see here that they're not sleeping well. And they're really feeling this loss. And they regret having just left. Because they're realizing, oh, wait, it wasn't just my twin flame that did this. Because they thought you were being a certain way here. And they realize, oh, wait a minute. I played a part in this. There may have been some arguing for some of you. That's really clear. Won't be for everybody, but there is that energy of regret. It's really strong that they realize, oh, wait a minute. It wasn't just because it wasn't just that you said something that wasn't true, or they felt like you were being needy or chasing them. I think that that did happen here, but I also think they're realizing it now and going, oh, okay. How long has this been in separation? Because there is the energy of this is going here today. Interesting, because I did there's a love tarot, all signs love tarot. It's not a specific twin flame reading. That's also releasing. Should already be out when you see this reading, and it will be the same date, same day if you're watching this later. And this was the overall energy, but it was in reverse, and that's the apologetic energy and the healing. This is spinning for me. Do I feel like that's what they're coming in with? Look. I mean, it's on their mind. It doesn't feel that way. And that is a validation for me seeing the Six of Wands. But again, in reverse, it's another minor arcana. And that's day-to-day energy. You know, that's the changing your mind. Everyone has free will. You have free will. Your twin flame has free will. Everybody. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. We see here in the major arcana, I think we only have two major arcanas here today, and they're both in reverse. It's the star. We know this is a fated connection that doesn't change. And it's the sun and the star in reverse. So we know that it's not aligned now to come together. We know that they're in their ego. We know that they're not responding to a message that they want to respond to. That's the thing. They really want to get this through now. This is very much an apology. They're not sleeping, so we're getting a peek into that. They're feeling this loss as well. They're having a hard time overcoming it. Could they be overcoming it here? Of course, it's a minor arcana. So it's always kind of a spinner for me, because it's what decision are you making today? What decision are they making today? It's the Six of Wands in reverse. It's Jupiter and Leo energy. And that's overcoming. Look here, had it been coming here. Maybe we see the Five of Wands in reverse, where they are overcoming it. You know, and that's more of the spinning energy, because these are the challenges and the obstacles. This is coming in here. Even in the upper right, we see that this horse, it's a particularly emotional horse, is still afraid. And overcoming, what are the obstacles? The truth, other people, location, religious, cultural differences, other connections, whatever the case is. It's the Six of Wands, and for me, it's also this feeling that maybe they're trying to write this message, this communication here. Because look, they're coming back in here. And this is a collaborative, communicative energy. But we see with the Sun in reverse and the King of Swords, which is the communication, it's in reverse. So the Six of Wands as well, that they're maybe trying to write a message. There might have also been an unsend, you know, or a deleted message. Or maybe you even got a response and then that was it. They were just gone again. That's the energy that I'm feeling here today. They're feeling this heartbreak too. So yeah, don't be fooled is what I'm hearing. But also, I'm sorry. There's a really strong apology. Caught the camera just in time. It's the Hierophant. It's the major arcana. It's in reverse. Taurus energy, divine masculine energy. And it's an overabundance, I want to say, of divine masculine energy here. And this is a card of commitments. It's a card of, well, it can be marriage, long-term energy, really long-term energy. So here's the thing. There's a couple of things going on here, that We know that within your connection, there are some, definitely the running and the triggering. That is really clear. But it's also coming through here that, well, for you, for your person, maybe it's even both of you, that there's some energy of possibly even, gosh, divorce within somebody's connection, or separation, or issues within their life. This has been really strong in your readings lately, I have to say. So for some of you, this is you going through something in your life as well. There's a lot of heartbreak in today's energy. It's not just you and your twin flame. That's clear that it is. I don't feel like you're sleeping that great either, but it's really clear that they're not. It's keeping them up at night. They're waking up and saying, I can't believe I said this. I can't believe I did that. I would have said this. I want to say this. They regret not responding. And for some of you, that took so long that it stretched it out. So it's a long energy of not responding. So it's harder to come forward. Again, it's going to be, what is your situation here? Another major arcana, coming in reverse. So this is some issues around that, around, well, we know with the commitment here, look, because that's long-term energy here too, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So we know that it's not time for a union here. We know that you're spiritually connected. It's a twin flame journey. But for some of you, yeah, it is clear that there's some issues going on within another partnership. That is just really clear. And the divine masculine energy is quite strong here. It's a divine masculine card. And did we not? We did. We saw the High Priestess here before. We did. That was coming through in the cut deck with the Strength card. And we weren't sure if that was in reverse or in the upright. I think it might be in reverse as well, because that's bringing you both in. Okay, and remember, you might consider yourself to be a divine feminine or divine masculine, of course, but we all have the energies. So we know that they're trying to balance that out. So on one hand, we also know that they're blocked. They're very blocked. It's bringing in the High Priestess. They're not able to, they're having a hard time making this decision, I feel like, even to commit to writing or responding. But it's coming through strong how they feel, the apologetic energy. But that's also bringing the both of you in. That divine feminine energy from the High Priestess, we saw that was a reversal, and the Hierophant also in reverse. And that's some clouded insight, some blocked intuition, some trouble also being honest and trusting yourself, really trusting your intuition. And it's somebody here who's waking up and having these epiphanies now, literally in the night, and knowing what they want to bring, but the Sun is in reverse. The Queen and the King of Pentacles is in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse, the long-term energy, and that there's still shadow work to be done. Because even if somebody is ready here for union, it's definitely on everybody's mind, on the twin flame journey, there is a lot to be done in shadow work. And, well, yeah, that's the lessons. That's within the connection, so within their life and within yours. It's telling us that there's a lot of shadow work to be done, but we also see that they're doing it. They may not realize it, but this is a really strong indication already, because they're having realizations and what they want. Could it be that something comes through? Of course, on the twin flame journey, oftentimes during that wake-up energy, a message can come through, or, maybe even seeing each other. That will not be for everybody, but that is the twin flame journey. Does it mean that is going to be a union? I don't feel like that's what's going on here, but it can be that a message slips through. Let's see what's coming under here. It's the 9. It's wanting to be coming here in reverse. It's interesting the way it's, and we're gonna turn it over here in just a moment. Look, it's bringing in also the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this isn't surprising. Look, here's the Wand and here's the 9 of Wands. So this is the Moon in Sagittarius energy. There is still fear around that. They're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to open up, but we can see that the walls are still up here. Okay, in the 3D is what I want to say. That's more validation. And the Ace of Wands coming here in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the feeling of rejection is quite strong, and I do feel that Strength card. That's your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors giving you the courage and the strength, well, to detach and separate and to do this shadow work and to love yourself. Also for your twin flame, although I don't know that they realize that, because we're seeing here that the rejection energy is still strong. This emotional energy has not dissipated, I feel, for either. And right now I really feel that they're in it here. And this is also telling us that there are delays, and we know that with the sun in reverse here. I mean, and that's just, look, it's like right here. Also with the Hierophant, here with the breakup, the sad energy with the Three of Swords. Both the two of you and keeping them awake at night, but also somebody going through something in their life too. So that's what they need to work on. That's, you know, and possibly it's both of you. It can also be you, or maybe it's only you, and you're going to know that. And those are things that need to get worked out in order for union to happen, which isn't happening here. You know, we already see that. And this is the delays. We know that. And it's also really difficult. We see how brutal it is. And there's some false start energy here. So maybe that message that got deleted, unsent, the message that you didn't hear, that you were expecting a response from, or maybe some of you even connected and then they just disappeared again. They're sorry. The love is coming through. That's already very clear. And I'm going to look here. Look, it's the Seven of Swords. So this is what they want to do, but it's a delay in it. And we're going to stop here and bring in another deck. And that's, of course, that's the running energy. Look, so as we turn this over, when they ran, and that also puts the Ace of Wands in the upright, right? Just wanting, this is also what they did. It was the ghosting here. And the Seven of Swords, of course, is Aquarius and Uranus energy. So that changed everything. That was the running. That was dishonesty with themselves within also this connection. Betrayal. So maybe some lying to you, but also within their lives. And it's coming in reverse here. So this is making amends. They are sorry. This is spinning. There's apologetic energy here. It's really very, very clear. They're having the realization. They're not sleeping. They want to say that to you. I hope that it comes through in a message, but if it's not going to come through in a message in real life in the 3D, it's coming through here that they're sorry. It's really strong. Okay, I'm keeping this, of course, and we're going to bring in another deck. We're going to bring in another Rider-Waite deck. I've just been feeling it lately, and it's in German. I'm going to move the energy because, as you know, I'm in the Austrian Alps, but don't worry. You'll know what the card is, and we'll talk about it. And let's see if there's any validations, any insight, maybe something coming through that we just were not expecting to see. I'm not taking any yet because I'm just moving the energy, unless something flies across the room or falls out. Let's see what's coming through here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Oh, wow. Yeah, so look, that's the offer here too. It's a little different energy. It's the Page of Cups, but it's the energy of, it's a little bit immature energy. Here's the thing. It's also the energy of separation, but it's also telling us they want to communicate. This is, again, look, it's a validation here. Look at this. They want to communicate, and there's an energy that they might, because, well, first of all, it's the Page energy, so that can be, you know, an energy of kind of like indecision, you know, apprentice type of energy. But it is an offer here in the upright. It's in reverse here. So it's somebody who wants to communicate, and it might be in particular that is spinning and that they're able to get something through. Whether they do or not, you know, remains to be seen. And of course you're going to know, but that is what they're thinking about here. Wow. So look what that is also connecting to the Tower card. So they're wanting to be honest with you. There's something in their life. Of course, it's the Tower energy. That is the Major Arcana energy. It's also the Mars energy. It's the fiery energy. It's the beginning and the end. It's the planet of action, passion, desire, drive, conflict. There's obviously conflicting energy. So there's something going on in their life, I have to say. It's just really clear. And there's like a fear, a feeling also of averting disaster here. You might have had a Tower moment. You know, that's not going to be for everybody. Look, you know, I don't love this, but this is what it's showing us. It's the Knight of Cups, and it's coming in reverse here. So it's well, Yeah, it's maybe what you were expecting for things, how things were going to go and they didn't. There's a lack of, there's kind of like a hot and cold going back on promises energy. It also connects with the lack of communication, the message. Also that it's just not realistic, because that's the Prince Charming card. You know, that's the romantic proposals, which you can also see here. For me, that's more about what is wanted here, and apologetic energy, which is coming through, but it's not. Look, and this, we knew that this was a spinner, and this is a validation. Look. So here it is again. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's more validation of, well, yeah, the false starts. Maybe a message coming in, a message deleting, and the nature of it, of just how much it's hurting. I don't feel like anybody's really sleeping very well. So for some of you, it really is an energy of detaching and having the strength for that, and the self-love, and that comes with that. That's the Leo. That's the card that we saw already. Look. Gosh, you guys, look at this, how it's all coming in. And now it's putting the Ace of Cups in reverse, and right here with the Wheel of Fortune. I don't love this, but it's telling us what we know, that things are out of your control. This is in the hands of the divine. We know that. It's not moving now. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius are coming through here. Fixed signs might be connecting for you in that way as well. Somebody who's afraid of change. So, and it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's disappointing. It's depressing. They know they've let you down. They're depressed as well. They're not sleeping. But they're not, there's something, it's out of their hands. It's out of both of your hands. This is in the hands of the divine. It's telling us that we know that already, that it's not union here. And it's making me really sad, because it's coming here with the Ace of Cups, the spinner. So it's what everybody wants, but we know that it's disappointing that it's not happening now. And this major arcana here, it's a little card, but it's a major arcana, and it's telling us actually it needs to go here, look, between the Hierophant and the Star card, that it is not moving right now, that it's not in your hands. Yeah, it's in the hands of the divine, it's spirit. I want to look under here. Yeah, look, it's the Empress energy. This is the healing energy, it's Gaia energy, it's the Empress, it's divine feminine energy. It's your person, I feel, wanting to open up, wanting to be honest, wanting to be emotionally available. And that comes through from their higher self, because where is that? It's so strange, but it's coming through. Look here, all the way here in the Nine of Swords as they battle it out. They love you and they're sorry. And we know that this is also the divine. This is the divine number. It's divine timing. It's Gaia energy. It's Mother Earth. It's growth. It's fertility. It's creation. It's Taurus energy. It's also Venus energy. It's the truth. It's coming in, and it's the long-term energy, but it's in divine timing. It's, look here. Now it's the Nine of Swords coming in reverse here. Coming here together, and that's the healing, and that's the relief, and that's the, well, yeah, that's coming out of that Nine of Swords and just being apart and not being able to sleep. This is the recovering energy. It's the healing energy. It's the relief. So it's literally coming together, and it's going to bring in this too. Look, it's bringing in the Knight of Pentacles again in reverse, and we're going to stop here. So it's lots of validations here. This is literally saying that this is in the hands of the divine, to trust that. That's also putting you into that High Priestess that we saw. You know, because there's a lot of clouded insight here, and because there's a lot of confusion and a lot of feeling of regret, and it's difficult, this disconnect, you can feel it, but it's also a really strong message to, well, yeah, and that Leo energy and the Strength card, to, for some of you, detach and go about what you need to do, because divine, this will come together when it's time. It is divine timing. It's just really clear. It's out of your control here. It will happen. It's really very, very clear. And the energy too with your person here, and that's also some of the healing energy that we're feeling, because they really are tormented. There's a torment here coming from your person. I don't think they're walking around every day feeling that, but there's a really strong energy of wanting to make peace with you. They're realizing here that they're also to blame, and that's a nice thing, right? It's a bummer, but that it's not moving, but their energy is moving. They're doing shadow work. That's what's coming through here today. They're sorry. They love you. It's really strong. Your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are saying this is up to the divine now. So you doing your shadow work as well. Okay, we're going to leave this here. And that's also the communication with the divine. Look in the Three of Pentacles twice here. In the upright. The divine timing, communication, and growth. That's the shadow work. It's really, look, that's what's happening here right now. It's out of everybody's control. It's where things are, where they need to, what am I trying to say? Because I'm feeling emotional. Is where they are meant to be. They're where they are. It's as it is. It is a let go, let God feeling. It is a go with the flow energy. And that's a really particular here also with the High Priestess energy. Okay. We're going to bring in a little bit of Wisdom of the Oracle today because I was feeling that. I want to move the energy, okay? And then we're going to bring in Channeled Love Messages and close your reading, Twin Flames. I might be bringing in some totems today as well. We'll see. This is getting a little bit long, but I'm feeling like it's still moving. I'm not ready to close it. No, this is the knowing. This is the go with the flow. Let go, let God. Look at this. Knowing that. Look, it's the owl. Inner transformation, self-actualization. Also, the downloads that you're both getting here. Look at this energy. And of course, that's bringing in the 7. That's more of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Putting it here into the hands of the divine spirit. This is the knowing energy. This is so very strong. It's the energy that's been coming through. They're both coming in here. So look, okay, so it's the Treasure Island card. It's coming in reverse. And that's, well, it's in reverse. It doesn't matter here, but this is also yours. And then we're going to stop. That's what's coming through. First of all, there's the soulmate energy. So that is a lot of, I feel, what they might be feeling. We know that you're soulmates too. Your twin flame can be a soulmate. We have many soulmates in the world, romantic and otherwise. And we know they come in and they connect us to goals and people, thoughts, places, ideas. Teach us lessons. There's a lot of, they can come in, they can come out. It can be, of course, romantic and non-romantic. So your twin flame is a soulmate here. One of the things I love about this energy in particular, look, there's spirit here letting you know. So they still have the key. Look, that's the Hierophant energy. It's the High Priestess energy. It's not going anywhere. And one of the things that I love about this is penguins, you know, they collect rocks along the shallows, you know, the shore, and they present them to their soulmate. And that's how they kind of propose. So this is a really strong energy of that. And look, it's the other thing, this is coming to a 5. And that's for you to know that truth, okay? And that's connecting also with the deep knowing energy. And that's also a love nudge, literally here. That's coming through for you from Spirit, sending you a message, letting you know that it's going to be okay. Treasure Island coming in reverse, but I want to show you the card. It's a turtle. You can see that it's in the water, but they can also go on land. And it's a slower energy in the water, but you see what they're carrying here. It's the treasure chest. You see the connection here. You see all these starfish. It's the infinite possibilities, which connects us to infinity. We know that. That's you, twin flames. And that's flowing. It's still going, you know. And of course, that's also making something work that wasn't working. And we know right now that you're not able to come into union. But in that particular, that owl energy, that brings in the Lover's card too, because there's a lot of self-actualization happening. There's inner transformations because you're always doing the work even when you don't realize it. But I can really feel and see that here, that it's happening with your person in this emotional energy here. It's in reverse. So we know that it's, that things are not coming to fruition in terms of union, but we know that there's shadow work going on. It's just really very, very clear. Just remember that this turtle, will be taken maybe by the wind, by the ocean, moving it away, might go over to land and, roll over and not have any way to get up for a while and need to do work, whatever it is, find a way to get back up. So there's stuff going on with both of you here. That's that turtle energy, and that's also connecting us really strongly for me with the Hermit energy too, interestingly enough, because the Hermit is a 9, the card. It's Virgo and Mercury energy. And it's a lot about the turtle too, look, because the turtle's carrying everything here and all the possibilities. And it's not that it's not there. It's just that we know that it's not now, that there's still a lot of shadow work to be done. And yeah, they move faster on the land. They're slower in the water. They get to the land. That's where they actually go to get to the land. They go to lay their eggs, turtles, and that's new beginnings and planting. So there's a lot of shadow work here in today's reading. And I really love this for you because we know the energy is here. It's quite strong, actually. And what is, okay. So this was kind of like this. So this is actually how we're going to take it. What does that mean? When cards are coming this way for me, it's an energy of indecisiveness or working on it. And that's what we see here. And that's a direct message. Look, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's making a 3, of course. That's the divine timing. And this is also the wake-up energy. This is, well, it's the judgment energy for me that we felt coming through. And it's also waking up in your life purpose. It's for you and it's for your twin flame too, because they're having some realizations. They're working some things out in their life. It's shadow work here. They're sorry. They love you. But this is a really direct message for both of you. And we see it here. It's sideways. It's sort of like rumbling here. It's a beautiful energy. And it is a new beginning. And it is the wake-up energy coming through here. But we see that needs to happen in your life. It's happening in their life. And a lot of this you might be resonating for you too, of course, with the Hierophant in reverse, possibly some energy in a connection you're in. Shadow work, of course. And that's the goal. That's where you want to get to. It's in the hands of the divine here. Okay, I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages and some channeled song messages. And then we're going to... I think, close your reading. Messages from their higher self. What do you want to say to your twin flame? I have not moved on, I'm lying. We know that. So they want you to know that. Because there is that feeling, I feel like you think they have. I have a song playlist about you, us. Okay. Interesting. Actually, I'm going to put that here with the soulmate card. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep. Yeah, that is the brutal energy. It came through twice. So it's telling me that both of you are sometimes in this energy. We saw it in reverse here. So that's like, it's not every night. We know that it's sometimes, but it's a validation. I trust the universe will bring us together. It's the deep knowing. Look here. That's just really very clear. And that's also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because that is an out of control energy. It's things that are out of your control right now. It's literally the divine saying that. Hello. That camera is going to be the enemy. I think this is going to be a really long reading. These two are yours, and I'm wanting to bring in another deck. Let's see what's going on here first. My biggest mistake was to think I'll be okay without you. I'm not, I never will be. Yeah, that energy has been really strong here because there's a lot of epiphanies here. Just that wake-up energy. A lot of realizations. So they're seeing you as a soulmate, and which we know that is also the case, but I don't know if they know it's twin flame energy. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you. Yeah, it's a lot of apologetic energy there. So we're bringing in another deck. Messages from their higher self. My pride and ego got in the way. Yeah, it's quite strong here. We know that already. All my life, I have been dreaming of an angel like you. That's a lot of course, the Eight of Cups energy when your person was running. And also the Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's in reverse down here, isn't it? Look, it's connecting right here with the soulmate energy. Hurting you hurt me even more. These are the realizations that they're having right now. They did not have them when they ran. No matter where I go, I'll always find my way back to you. The day you came into my life was the day I crowned you Queen King of my heart. The soulmates is right on top of the King and the Queen of Pentacles. They're in reverse. We know that things are not moving here, but you're both here. And we know that it's long-term and it's twin flame connection. You can't cut that cord. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. We have been through every up and down together. It's the shadow work. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I will always love you. That's it. I want to show you, look, it's to the sea. So that's a message for you too, because this is saying, look, go with the flow, let go, let God. It's out of your control here as you reflect here. You're both having a hard time. You can see that. So that's a really direct message here. It's going to be a lot freeing, so you very freeing, so you can get this new life card in the upper right for whatever it is you're doing in your life currently that you might be feeling held back from. Thank you for being there for me. Every time we part, I realize I want to be closer to you. If you were a movie, I'd watch you over and over again. That's coming in with the penguins. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some numbers and letters. That is what I'm feeling today. Did something fall? It can be that there's anniversaries, yep, or dates. Of course, repeating numbers, angel numbers. It can sometimes spell things out. Initials, birthdays. So there's an L, J, and an O. A Y, and a B, and a P. D, T, Q. X, another J. C, there's another O. So those are the vowels, it looks like, an M. A D, and I think that's actually a W. So we see 33 already. It's a master number, that anything is possible. Oh, look, there's a third 3. This is your guides are working. I love this, and this is also about the magic unfolding into your life, and this is about digging deeper into your higher purpose. This is the new life here. That's a really specific message, Twin Flame. Wow. Yeah, because it's really, really strong. There's a 2 here. That's the 2 of you. It's the duality. It's the balance. It's the shadow work that's going on here. Manifesting, we know that with the 4 foundations. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. All the foundations around that stability. So this is also for you in your life. Things are changing here. We know that. Look, it's the twin flame journey. The balancing here. This is just really, really very clear. That 8 is for you. Taking action. Also your person, that's what they're doing. I don't know, again, that they realize that, I don't think this is it. I know that I'm a twin flame, but they're having a lot of realizations here and seeing you in this energy, in the soulmate energy. Your guides are working. There's a strong let go, let God energy here today. It's really strong. Divine timing. Control what you can, letting go of what you can't, leaving it in the hands of the divine, and doing what you can to control your reality in your life. And this new life here, which is sideways, we know that it's being worked out. Beautiful souls, that is your twin flame reading today. I thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's my honor to channel for you. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading, and yeah, share the reading if you're inspired to, watching readings, liking them, sharing them, subscribing to the channel, to the Tarot Closet, really help keep the channel moving. So thank you. I really do appreciate your support. I'm sending you love and light. As always, love you. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you either at another twin flame reading or another love reading. Until next time, bye.